As you can see, this is exactly what the chef ordered. Some freshly fried bread made with the leftover dough. Hello everybody. Today is April 2nd. Of course, this is the coming to the end of Lent. For those of you who decided to give yourself a remembrance of what Jesus suffered for 40 days and paid the price. And we in turn, of course, as Catholics, we choose some way of showing a respect. I know for me and many of my staff teamed up together, my sister included, Francis Chartrand, the vice president. We all gave bread up and cake and buns and donuts, all that for 40 days. My niece Sugar, she gave up pasta, potatoes, and so forth. That must have been tough, but this was tough. This is now getting to late afternoon, but you can see here I'm doing something. Again, something. So you can see here, I'm preparing for this evening my first taste of bread. And actually, after 40 days, I better take it easy. I don't get into a crash or something and, eat too fast and eat too much bread. And also cinnamon buns will be prepared today. So thank you to all those that gave up something for Lent. And I know it's a struggle, it's hard, but it's also good to do that. And I want to thank all the team members that decided to all work together. You got Kat, you got Sarah, you got Melinda, you got Francis, and Teresa gave up different. Teresa actually gives up no food from the restaurants, period. Brings her own lunch. So to all those again that gave up a little just to show respect to our history of being Catholic and how we go about doing it. The next round, we come back, this dough will be risen, as the good Lord rose himself. This will be all risen, and I will be having my first piece of bread by this evening. So enjoy, and I'll talk to you shortly. Hello everybody, you can now see what is taking place. Remember how small it was, only about here? Look at how far it is now risen. And look at that. Look at that. That's perfection, my friends. Now we got to get the hair out. So I will make sure and push as hard as I can to get, oh, okay, that's squeaked already. Oh, see, sometimes you also got to keep flour beside you. Some of it sometimes is still sticky. So you'll need some flour to keep it in a state where you get rid of the, plus I'm running out of flour, that's a scary thing. But professional always has spare. There you go. Now I'll put this in here to help out. And because I'll squeeze it out, all the air, and I'll let it rise another 20 minutes. Then once we do that, the next 20 minutes, I will then proceed to break it down, squish it down again, but I'll put it in bread pans. Then I'll start to see whatever is left to make several things. I'll do some fried bread tonight and some cinnamon buns, which you'll be able to see once I get this into its final form. So hope you enjoyed it. You see already where I'm taking all the hair out of it, getting ready for the second rising, which is about to take place shortly. And then, look, see how big it was? Look how small it is again. Next time it'll be like this again, and then we'll go into the final finale. See you after. As you can see, brown sugar, well laid out, well spread out. You can see the cinnamon, the darker, lighter of course is the brown sugar, but you can see now where the cinnamon now tops it over with the darker color. So now when I finish this part, so it's been course, we had this dough rising for quite a while, and for over 20 minutes, again for the second time. Now we'll have this into our cinnamon buns. Now I have to do the rollover, which again takes time, and we have to do it because of its length, progression. We're gonna try to do it in a uniform way where we keep it all together, and then we'll cut it up, and lo and behold, you'll have some of the best cinnamon buns. Before I forget, I usually put walnuts with syrup after, which I'll show you, but I also wanted to put a little bit in the middle. Not too much, because I'm gonna have them in the bottom of my pan, just to have that taste over and above, just one step beyond. So now you'll see as I lay this roller over, I'm gonna try to keep it together, because the beauty about it is gonna be the slicing of the chunks. Now I'm almost there. Come back this way just to glue it on for its final. Glue it back on. Because it's rolled up with lots of butter. And actually the basil, I didn't use butter. Basil is somewhat easier to use because it's softer and molds well with the dough. So now you see, it's like one little tired piece. Now, I'm about to do the final masterpiece, which I will cut these up. I'll make room here because I gotta bring in my pan. Then I still gotta go grab my syrup. So I'm gonna take a short break. I'm gonna go grab some syrup. In my preparations, I saved a little bit of dough to do what everybody loves, which is fried bread. So I have the grease all prepared, and this is just the leftover. The leftover dough that was there. I saved this actually for this purpose, because I know everybody wants to have a taste of some fried bread. So that I don't have it on particularly high, just I think a medium size heat will bring it to rise, and I don't want to overpack it. So this should do right here. You need room for the grease to move around the rest of the dough so it cooks evenly everywhere. So, but pretty soon you'll have some fried bread, which I'll show you. Here's my bread here. Of course, that's rising, as you see. It's rising. Getting prepared to get in the oven. There's the extra 4 I had, which I fill out my tray completely. So, but these 4 I will not waste, because these are gems when it comes to cinnamon buns. And come here now. Push my popcorn maker old-fashioned aside, and I'm going to show you the favorite of all. This now we'll wait till it rises, and we'll put it in the oven, probably in about 40 minutes. Okay, so the bread is going to start to slowly puff its way up and get ready for some butter. So remember what I said. I put bread, cake, muffins, donuts, all through for Lent for 40 days. So today, this is going to be my first taste of bread since 40 days ago. So I can't wait till these jaws bite into that beautiful soft bread with some, not basil, real butter, which I have prepared for this. So when this real butter kicks into that, godsend, my friends. Okay, I'll talk to you in a little while. Take care.